Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Wow, look at this. This is one cool tunnel. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, and welcome back to my continuing adventures on Euro Truck Simulator. I think the last thing we were trying to do was we were trying to find somewhere to actually purchase a new truck. So I think the best thing to do, and I've said this before, I'm really bad because I've been trying for ages, and we keep on getting resets because of updates. I've been trying really hard to get over here to Istanbul and that kind of route. I think we're gonna knock that on the head completely. We're gonna head here, Turin, I don't know how you pronounce it. Turin, I think it's Turin you pronounce it actually, is the home of Iveco. That's their headquarters. That's where you find it. These are an Italian truck, and that's their home of them. And of course, when you've got Milan, you've got the home of Pirelli, haven't you? So these are the two places that kind of, I guess, tyres and trucks and things like that, they're kind of their thing. So what I'm thinking here is the best option, realistically, is if we can get a route. It's going to be a long one though. If we can get somewhere from where we are, we've taken a route. We're just actually above where I've got my garage, which is Osnabrück. I can't even pronounce it today. That's terrible, isn't it? Osnabrück. And we're just above there. So let's see if we can get something that takes us back out of Holland, Netherlands, and then takes us back into Germany and takes us down that way. I think because we need to find a truck place, and I haven't found very many of them. I know that if we look, hang on a second, we'll close that one. If we look in truck dealers, it'll tell us where they are. Let's get the Iveco one. There is actually one there. Oh, that might do, because I was looking for something about at the right sort of price, wasn't I? The right money for it. There's one there in Frankfurt. That's where we need to be then. Frankfurt's the place to be. Then we can start heading across where we wanted to be in the first place. There you go, that's Turin, you see. There we go, Turin, that's the big dealership there. Yeah, let's get down here to Frankfurt. So we'll need to do some journeys. We need to keep the money up as we're doing it. We've got our new garage, but we need to keep this cash flowing. So let's just get out here and we'll start the truck up and we'll go for a little look. I can't remember where we parked. Oh, it was a car park, wasn't it? Here, that's the one. Disengage the brake. Yes, I will disengage the brake. Here we go. So we're on our way. Let's have a little look at the GPS when it comes up. That's the lovely little thing there in the bottom left-hand corner. Right. Oh yes, I remember we had this press something ago and Euro goodies, but we've got this cell plan, I think they're called. Let's have a look at cell plan. I think they're just turning over this way. So let's just do that. It's 11:35 a.m. We're nice and it's mid-morning. I've got the lights on for some reason. Let's turn them off. We don't need them anymore. And let's do this turning, not there, coming up here. Now, in the comments below, if you'd like to see me do some bus driving, I have got Bus Simulator 2018 or to 18, I think it is. But if you fancy that, let me know in the comments below. I'm quite happy to do a bit of sort of commercial bus driving. That'll be nice, won't it? So let's get over here before that car comes. There we go. The cell plan is here, I think. Is that the doorway? The main route in? No, that's the car park for it. So cell plan. That's it. There we go. Don't know what they do actually, but they've got. We're here at the moment. There's the back door. Yep, driver's entry. Definitely a driver's entry. That's where we're going in. Right, here we go. We'll just work our way into the back here. Oh, see, there looks like one load here actually. That's all that we seem to have available to us. But we'll go with that one. Let's see what we got, or we'll see where it's going first, should I say, before we say we're going to go with that. Okay, where we got? Southampton. That's absolutely rubbish for us. That's nowhere near where we want to be. Southampton's back into the UK. We don't want to do that, so let's not do Southampton. Let us have a little look at the map, and we'll see where else we can go. We don't want to do that one. That's not a good start, was it? Nice big truck, though, with a nice big bold logo, isn't it, there, on the trailer. Right, okay, let's have a look at Euro goodies. It's just round the corner there, look. There it is, just round the way. Let's have a look at Euro Goodies. Euro Goodies about to have something interesting, aren't they? I think I probably said that, actually, that I was looking at Euro Goodies. Let's get out of here. Yeah, old indicator on. And down to this junction here with this turning here. Nice gentle run. We need a nice gentle run. We need to get to Frankfurt and hopefully buy this this vehicle. That would be lovely. Got plenty of diesel. We're not too tired. Oh, excellent. Don't want to mess around too much. Ossenbruck. There we go. We're going to go straight on here. Should we pull over? Yeah, I'm going to pull over. Come to the stop sign here. I remember crossing this in the middle of the night last night, actually. It was very busy, wasn't it? That car goes. I think we're good to get across. There we go. We're over. Car underneath me. Accelerating away. 31 miles per hour. Speed limit here, down at the bottom on the GPS. Bottom left-hand corner. Oh, sorry, left-hand corner. Bottom right-hand corner. I think I said left earlier as well, didn't I? Do apologise. Bottom right. It's always bottom right. It's where I've got my GPS stuck. It's also in the dash, but you can't really read that in the dash, so we definitely need it on there. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got. Let's hope it's something good. Sheffield. Malmo in Sweden. Wasn't there a dealership that kind of way? I know this is not the idea. Hang on, to be fair though, this is articulated. This is urgent. It's a long one. It's a very heavy load now. Probably not got the strength for that one. No, it's no good to me either. Let's have a little look. So none of these are any good. We're gonna have to bring up the map and have a little look. Let's see what we can see. Let's bring up the world map and see whether or not we can see anywhere nearby that we can go to get a load or something similar. Let's see what else there is close by here. There's E-Acres. Let's go to E-Acres. Bound to be agricultural, so we'll give that a shot. That's worth a try, isn't it? We'll see if we can get something nice agricultural sort of bits and pieces from there. Let's give it a whirl. Now, I hope the microphone's okay because I've had a few. I've been fiddling with it. And I really regret it because I fiddled with it and now I've fiddled and I'm in like in a situation where, yeah, there we go. Out we come. And there we are. Straight on. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay in this lane. That's fine. We can carry on with this lane. We're not far away from E-Acres, actually, further away. But I fiddled with the sound on the microphone. I really regret it because I think I'm quite quiet now, and that's a bit of a problem for the whole thing against the background of this whole thing. So I do apologise. I'm probably gonna change the amplification on it again when I get a chance, and we'll do something with it. Right, E-Acres is over here. Let's just get over the lane. The turning's not too far up here, so let's just carry on. Oh, little flowers on the roadside there, sort of stuck in. Oh, I'm glad I pulled over, actually, considering it's got to one lane. We'll just make a nice gentle run here. Gentle run, nice. I don't see us making it necessary. Well, we can see. We'll see whether we get to Frankfurt. I'm being very pessimistic there. We know this is a jolly thing with a nice run. So I did actually. A friend of mine pointed me in the direction of a UK driver who's very much into his driving the other day, and he showed me this film footage of him reversing, and it took ages. It was in London. It was an absolute nightmare, and he had a really hard time for it. And I was thinking to myself, do you know how many times have I had a hard time in this just parking? And I'm not even a proper driver. I'm just a guy who plays a computer game that happens to be truck related. But I thought it was really good. I mean, and it was really interesting watching him actually do that. You know, sort of moving it in and out. I think his name was Kev T. I'll put a link in the description below to his channel if you're ever interested. It's obsessed with sending me upwards. This is it's only a 3-ton load, this one. There's a standard delivery, 20 grand. I think this is the one to go for. What we'll do is we'll quit out this quickly and we'll check the map and see whether or not I'm right that there's a actual dealership. Let's have a look at the dealers. There we go, dealers up here. I think there's one not too far away, actually, to be honest with you. Where's that? Is that actually Malmo? Copenhagen. So we're not far away. If we're going right up here, we're not far away from Copenhagen. So yeah, I think it's not where I wanted to be, but there'll be some lovely scenery. We're up into Denmark, so do you know what? For what it is and for the value of the load, we've got to give it a try. I think I like letting this game guide my choices really on the where we go and where we go next. I think that's the best thing realistically, to let it guide us. So we're not far away because Copenhagen's there. We've probably got to take a ferry or something similar, some bridges actually. So what we're looking for is a ride into there, but that puts us literally a couple of 100 miles away. So this is a 446 mile run, 10 hours trip. I'm gonna guess there's some, don't know, but it's not a just in time anyway. It's expected Sunday, so we're on Saturday at the moment. We'll probably be able to take a short break in the middle of it. I think we're good to go on that one. Let's get this load and let's get this truck moving. So here we go. We should be okay. We should be alright for diesel. We should be alright for sleep, hopefully. It's going to be cutting it fine. It's about 10 hours before you need to sleep every time. So if it's 10 hours and sort of 46 minutes, it's saying we're going to be cutting it fine, but not awfully fine, if that makes sense. So let's get this whizzed in here. But it's just a standard delivery, so we're okay that way. There we go. Perfect. A little bit further. There we go. I think that's the one. Check it out. Spot on. Let's press that T to put that trailer on. And there she is. She's ready to go. It's time for us to saddle up and mosey on out. Let us go. There I am in the truck. There we go. From above. Hooray! Right, on we go. We'll head on out. This is a very light load, 3 tons, small seedlings. This is, so no just in time. So we should be all right with this. Let's get a shift on. It's a good run. It's a good long run. This one, 10 hours and 36 minutes. It says 446 miles. It means we might have to be going through some places where we're going to go slowly, which is a bit of a shame actually, and not too good. Oh look, see you later, Ossenbrook. And your cathedral. I think I've said this before about the places. Keep Cathedral. St. Peter's it's called. So. Alright, we're on the road. We're on the road. We're going for it. We're heading into Denmark. It's a lovely, lovely day. Let's get up to 50 miles per hour. Shouldn't be a problem with this load at all. And then we can lock in the old cruise control. I think we've just created there's another lane here. Arrived. Is that going to slow us down? Yep. Yep, knew that was going to happen. There's a car just undertaking me right now. You see him? Volvo. A Volvo. There is the Volvo. It's heading to Sweden, maybe. Except they're made by the Chinese now. That's the thing. Chinese firm bought them. I don't think many people realise that they've done that. But they've made a commitment, haven't they, Volvo, to being all electric for their cars. So they've got this, is it called the Polar Star range of vehicles? Hugely expensive. This is the only problem I have with electric vehicles. I've had 3 hybrids. I've owned 3 hybrids. I probably wouldn't have actively gone out and bought them, but because they were company cars. And I could choose what I fancied. I had the second generation Prius, which is much better than the first generation, which was a Toyota Prius, and it was a lovely car. It had, but like anything that Toyota does, they've got a simple enough design goal. Their design goal is effectively, in the case of the Prius, the original Prius anyway, I don't know whether it's the case now, and probably is actually, the original idea was to create a family 2-litre style saloon. That's what they want, or hatchback. because they're hatchbacks really, aren't they, even though they're sort of saloon. That was the idea, and that's what they wanted to do, and I really enjoyed my Prius. I got very good mileage from it. It was petrol, and when petrol was cheaper than diesel by a significant amount, it actually was really cheap to run, and I got about 55 to 60 miles to the gallon on it, and that was really good. Best I ever did was a run, which was effectively downhill. It came from where I lived to a coastal area, and it was a sort of downhill run, and this downhill run I managed to make the supposed max. I managed to hit 68.5 miles to the gallon. That included town and whatever else. This is a combined journey. Very impressed by myself when I did that. Actually, I thought that was really cool that I managed to actually achieve the sort of book value, if that makes sense. You don't normally. Oh, look at all these tulips. I'm guessing because we're in Amsterdam. Oh, police! Hello. Only in Holland is the man been pulled over by a police van. It was a van that stopped him. Unbelievable. Right. Anyway, we're carrying on. So yeah, back to the Prius story. So I had a Prius, and that was fine. That was a lovely. I quite enjoyed that car. It was a nice car. It did what the heck's that on the edge of the road? That's like a molecule. Did you see it? It's like kind of weird molecule. Anyway, yeah, so it was a nice enough car. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed driving it. It was a comfortable family car, and I got to remember at the end of the day, I'm a family guy, and that's what we went for. After I'd had a terrible experience with a Volkswagen Polo before that. Now I got that because I was worried about sort of company car costs and changes in taxes and all this kind of stuff. So I went for this really small Polo, and I regretted every day of owning it. Plumbing thing used to stall on me. I remember actually breaking down, and this is like, it's less than a year. It was brand new basically because it was a company leased car, so it's brand new, and it literally broke down. And I remember limping all the way to a Volkswagen dealership, and I pulling into the car park, and the guy went, and I said, right, can you help me? It's stuffed. And the guy went, oh no, you have to phone up Volkswagen. I'm like, what? He says, yeah, you got to phone up Volkswagen because obviously this thing's it's under Volkswagen's warranty. But aren't you a Volkswagen dealership? I said to him. Well, yeah, we are, but we can't help you. You have to call Volkswagen. So I'm sitting in the car park in a car that doesn't move. It's literally in limp-home mode. It does 5 miles per hour. I'm in their car park, and I said to him, well, if I drive out of the car park, can you help me? Because obviously I'm then broken down outside your place. Oh no, you still have to call Volkswagen. Anyway, I phone Volkswagen. I'm on the mobile phone and sitting in the car. Volkswagen, and they go, oh, well, you're parked in a dealership, so we can't help you. I'm like, hang on. I'm in a dealership, so you can't help me? This is ridiculous. Anyway, at this point, the guy in the garage, and because it was getting late as well, one of the guys in the garage came out and knocked on the window. He said, look, we'll help. We can't leave you there. We're going to have to help you out. And they helped me out, and they got me a lift home in the end. But the whole thing was just absolutely ridiculous. Totally bizarre scenario. But anyway, so I'd got the Prius after that, and because it was a nice, comfortable, family car, and it did what it was meant to do. Wasn't going to create any sort of speed, break any speed records or whatever else. It did. It ran fine. I have to admit, I have no particular issues with it. But obviously, if it wasn't a company car, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But anyway, and I had that for 4 years, and I kind of refused to take it back because I really liked it. It was more. It ran well. It worked well. It did things, and it was a beautiful automatic car. I loved that thing. The only thing you couldn't do with it is put it into neutral. There was no such thing as neutral on the original Prius, so you couldn't take it through the car wash. You couldn't put it in a car wash. You had to get it hand washed. Ridiculous thing, isn't it? There's no neutral in them. You have to cut something underneath, I believe, to free them because of the way that they work. Anyway, yeah, lovely car. But the second one I had was bizarre, realistically, in the context of what it was. I actually got a Civic Hybrid, and I don't know why I did. Oh, I know why. Now I do remember. I remember. I was a little concerned that I was going to lose my job as because they were restructuring the business, and I had a particularly rocky relationship with my boss. We spent 12 years fighting. So, and when he had the opportunity to reorganise, I knew what was going to do. The cards were were up, sort of thing. So I got this cheaper hybrid because I enjoyed the hybrid. What a difference! It was not a good car, that hybrid Honda sort of Civic. It was horrible. However, it was bright green, and I chose the colour. So it was lurid sort of. Oh, look at all this on the other side of the road. It was bright green. It was great, but in the colour wise, but it wasn't the better of the two cars. The Prius was better, even though this thing was tiny in comparison. And then the third one was the Prius I actually bought myself, but I bought a second-hand one, the same model as I had previously had 4 years before, because I didn't like the new Prius, and it was really good. I enjoyed that car, but as I say, I've now moved on to diesel and bought myself something fancy because I quite fancied it, because I finally did get made redundant, and I thought I'll use some of the money to get something nice. But those things. But that's the big problem, though. They're very costly to buy. When we're talking about electric vehicles, and then also nowadays they've still got quite a short range. I mean, I don't know. I quite like the fact that my car has a quite a decent range on it. When you fill up a tank, you know that you're going to be able to go, quite a long way. Oh, come on over. Before needing to fill up, and I could do the same in the Prius. I got a good 400 miles from a tank from the Prius, 400 to 450. The Civic has a much smaller tank anyway, so you get 350. But still, it was pretty decent for what it was. My car at the moment, I get nearly 500 to 550, maybe 600 miles if I'm lucky, which isn't bad, I don't think, from my current car. So, but that's the big problem with electrics as well. You got that whole sort of range, and then combine the range with sort of I don't know, the technology involved. They're very expensive because they're so sort of complex in their nature. They become quite expensive. Oh, is that a police car? No, that's these guys just pulling out slowly. Right, okay, we're on 3 lanes though, guys. I'll overtake you if you don't move out the way. There we go. They're going that way. No, so I don't know. I don't think it's the bad things, electric vehicles. I just think that there's a lot of things they have to do yet. I mean, you've got manufacturers like Tesla sort of touting his vehicles, but then they're really expensive. I'm sure that the cheapest one is like 80 grand, or maybe wrong, but for £80,000 or about if you do it in dollars, it's probably like I don't know, $100,000, but it's just ridiculously expensive, I think, for a decent electric car at the end of the day. There's quite a lot out there, but that's where we get back to Volvo. Volvo have made a commitment to move to all electric for their cars. I think it's a bit scary, realistically, that they think it can be done that easily, but they've made a commitment to do it, and they've got this Polar Star range, I think it's called. But anyway, right. So let's do a recap while we're at it. So bottom right hand corner. Oh look, truck's trying to come on. Let's move on over and give them a bit of space. There you go, pals. On you go. There you go. What a nice guy I am, huh? You should be flashing your lights and giving me a thanks very much. Anyway, so let's recap. Yeah, bottom right hand corner. We are 7 hours and 35 minutes away, 320 miles. It is the current TA is Saturday at 10 o'clock, but we're going to have to stop. So we're going to be looking at a Sunday. We have to be there before 6 a.m. I think the timing was, but we will have to stop because if you look again at that GPS down there in that bottom right corner, just along the top there, you have written the miles per hour, the speed I'm currently going. That's locked in. That's my cruise control on at 50 miles per hour. The automatic gears. We got the sort of damage to the truck, which is very small. It's like just a touch of the tyres. You get a bit of wear and tear as you go along, which is nice. It's a kind of combination thing that we've got a nice bit of wear and tear. And then we've got the diesel itself, which I think we've got plenty of that. I think we're going to make that one no problem at all. Then we're into the bed, which is how much long before we need some sleep. We could push it, but I don't really want to get fined because there's no point in getting fined if you don't have to. Then we've got our email if we ever get any emails. Now, I think there is actually a storyline to this to some extent. I think that you can. Whoa! I nearly crushed that car. I'm too busy because I can hear my Facebook dinging away on my computer. So I was trying to click the button and drive, and I nearly ran into that car. Did you see that in the underside of that mirror? I do apologise for that. Well, I just put up with the dinging, I'm afraid. I didn't really realise it was still on. I would have logged out of my Facebook otherwise, but never mind. It's going to ding away while we're doing this. So anyway, yeah. But where are we at? Yes, so email. I think there's some kind of story to that, because there's an email when you first start your company. There's like an email that says go here to get your first job. I think you kind of do that to get a tutorial. I think once you've got that, you get a reputation and the game kind of does something for you. I think maybe. I don't know. I may be wrong. I've never really checked into that much detail. I think that's the car that I nearly rammed into. Oof, I was a bad one, that really was. Right, I'm not coming over yet. It says not to come over on this one. It's not far away though. I think I need to follow this one. There looks like a turning coming up next. Damn! That was the turning. That didn't look like the turning. Did that look like the turning to you? That was the turning there. That under one was the turning. Just really upset myself there. I put an extra hour on the journey because I'm going to have to turn around and flip back. I've been caught out before with these ones. You know, they always catch me out. You guys probably all saw that. You probably all realised that I was the right turning and that was in the right place. But anyway, let's plough on. Lots of traffic now. It's 3:43 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, this looks like no fun at all. So I have to come back down, round... Come off at this one, back down round, cross and under. Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll come off at this one. I'm just affecting my time there, but that was not a good way to deal with it. Just braking a little bit. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. 31 is the speed limit here. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the case. Right, so indicator off. Nice smooth. Right, traffic lights. So that's probably okay, because at least I don't have to work out where we're coming and going from the traffic and the van there. Come on, traffic lights. Be with me. That's not too bad, actually. I can live with that. Wasn't so bad. Look at that in the distance. Wow. Look at this. All these bridges and stuff like that. It's cool. Okay. Don't know where we are. No idea. It's all kind of cool. Okay, traffic lights. Oh, they're with me again. Excellent. Stay, 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 stay. Yes. Excellent. That's what we want. Nice and close to that truck. I love the attention to detail where the road there got a little bit of tarmac on it, like there. All this sort of like broken up like real roads. It's really, really good attention to detail. It's fantastic attention to detail, actually. I know that if these roads were there, they probably wouldn't have those things on them anyway, but it's just that attention to detail. It's just phenomenal. Right, I'm coming out. Didn't see anybody there. It's quite quiet all of a sudden. Okay, let's go. I can't believe I did that. So I have to come off on this one here. So I have to track through this thing here. This smooth turn. Oh, going too fast. There we go. So I'm going off at this one, which is what I missed on the other side. I didn't realise that I had to sort of filter off at this early on. I thought I had to filter further down. You can kind of see where I went wrong, can't you? There we go. Need to watch what I'm doing. Never been down this road, it looks like, from the way I'm driving. You can tell where you haven't been because it's grey rather than the yellow. It's kind of yellow when you've been there before. I'm coming out regardless if anybody's there. We're going for it. We're going out. It's very quiet. I'm not complaining. We need a bit of that. Oh, pardon me. Swallowed there, and it went the wrong way. Because I'm busily, foaming at the mouth while talking to you. No, I haven't got rabies. Well, I don't think I've got rabies. Is it normal to foam at the mouth? Right, okay, we're on the road anyway. So we got 6 hours and 16 minutes to go. We got 265 miles. There is a truck stop down there. That is cool. Look at all these bridges and things. This is amazing. Lovely. I love the industrial feel of some of these levels, you know, or some of these levels. It's not like it's not Mario, but you know, I love the industrial feel to some of these places, you know, where you're kind of driving it through. It's fine in the game, you know. If I was driving in real life, I probably wouldn't be that chuffed about the way. I think I go down this one. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I'm going to go this one. I think I'm in the right one. I think they're the same way. I don't know. We're going to go that way anyway. So, yeah, I love the sort of industrial feel of it. When I'm driving in real life, I prefer a nice country scene, to be fair, most of the time. But then, of course, there are the runs that are quite monotonous. There's a run that I regularly sort of make in the car for customers and things, and it's just you know, I'm going out and visiting, and it's to a sort of a town out on the coast, and the town itself, the run to it is absolutely awful. I can't describe how bad it is as a run. It's just really bizarre that it feels so bad as well. I think it's something to do with the fact that when you're driving it, you realise that you can't actually see the scenery, no matter how tall your car is. Unless you're a truck, you might be able to see over it. But there's just a lot of hedgerow that's very high, and although the road's windy, it means that you have to concentrate on it as well. Well, not that you shouldn't be concentrating anyway, but you have to concentrate on the road, and it's so windy. At the same time as these hedgerows being so high, it doesn't feel a particularly nice run. You don't enjoy the run. It's like an hour and something or other. Whereas when I went the other day, when I went and did a 2-hour drive to a customer in Scotland, and it was along the sort of if you know the area, sort of Dumfries and Galloway. It kind of goes through the forests that are there, which are absolutely stunning. It's one of the biggest forests in Europe, if you didn't know that. But it's an absolutely stunning run that you quite often see a lot of wildlife. You can sometimes see deer. Roe deer. You can also see things like a lot of birds of prey, so a lot of buzzards and hawks and things like that. It's just a really lovely run, but it's quite open, and it's open, and there's sort of foresty bits, and there's bits that are cut through mountainsides. Whereas this one, which is an hour's run, it's not very good. It's not very nice at all. It's not the best of runs at all. So, okay. So we've got 5 hours and 15 minutes to go. We are en route to be there at 11 p.m.-ish. So 22:57. 219 miles to go. We are making good time as we head into Denmark. We're already in here, I think, actually, because I think we crossed the border earlier. So we're already in Denmark. We're making good headway from Holland into it, Netherlands. Is it the Holland or the Netherlands, or is it one and the same thing? Is this kind of like the difference between saying, I don't know, I guess, is it the French Angleterre for England or something like that? Is that the same kind of difference? Maybe it is. I don't know. Don't know what the difference really is there. Right, let's put some lights on, I think, side lights. It's not that dark yet, but we'll put some on. It's 6 p.m. I'm so pleased we brought our cool box. We'll get some, we gotta get something to eat. As I wiggled across the road there. That's not how you do it, by the way. Got a cool box. We've probably got a. Knowing me, it would be a nice healthy sandwich probably, with a possible nice beverage of some sort. To be fair, I want one of them. You can get these things that cook coffee on the dash, can't you? You can get those as well, little heated rings that you can put coffee in a thermostat. That would be the thing for me. Actually, I haven't got myself a coffee. I can't believe I've not got myself a coffee. Normally I have myself a coffee when I'm doing these runs. Oh, never mind. So we're not far away from Copenhagen. We'll see how we do. The bed is half full-ish now on the screen there. So what we'll do, we are 195 miles. We're about 4 hours in. I'm going to see if we can push it for another couple of hours, I think, of journey, and then we'll get ourselves bedded down at the next sort of available thing. Now lights are going on, everybody. It's 6:19. It's quite dark actually. Got very overcast all of a sudden. Very overcast. Look at this bridge. Look at this bridge over the top of here. Look at that. This game's just stunning. It really is. Considering is it 2012 this first came out? It's amazing, really. However, it's not the only game that I like to play. Sort of more often than not. I think we might have to come out here. Yep. Okay, we're gonna overtake him slowly. Yeah, I don't think he had a heavier load than me, but anyway, we'll just overtake him. We'll just watch. Oh, look at the highway sign on the cat dash. I hadn't noticed that before. We'll just pull past him. Here we go. Oh, look, there's a stop. Typical. The truck driver been stopped over the other side of the road there. That's a shame. Oh, he's pulled over. Let me come over then. That's excellent. Oh, of course, if we're in the Scandinavian things, it's probably a legal requirement to actually have your side lights on. It certainly is in Sweden, isn't it? It's a legal requirement. That's why all Volvos just automatically always have the side lights on. It's a legal requirement that your side lights are on at all times. I kind of get that, if you know what I mean. I kind of get that. Kind of makes sense. It means you don't have to worry about them not being on, if that makes sense. You know that they're always there. They're always on the thing. They're all turning the lights on. I think I'm going to put mine on. There we go. It's a little brighter now. That's better. They're all turning them on for whatever reason. Right. I don't know how long you sleep for. I think it's only like 4 hours. I think it's probably your break basically for 4 hours. I'm a machine, by the way. If I only have a 4-hour break. The sun is going down. Wonderful. This game has so much to offer. So much to offer. There's a bit of logging going on, or at least taking logs away. That's another game I quite like doing as well, Mud Runner. That's another one I quite like. I quite like Mud Runner. I'm a big fan of that one. It's not quite the same though as this. It's not got the traffic and all the other bits and pieces. Now, this is perfect. Look, I can see a sleeping place. Let us pull in and get to sleep. You can just see up front here. That's good. The timing is great for that. We've got 3 hours and 34 minutes to go. We have 147 miles. We are making excellent time. I've managed to pull back where we are. This is the border. I thought we'd already been through the border. I must have lied to myself. So let's pull over at the border and let's take a nice nap here at the border. There, I think I can park in here. Do you think? Just pull into this bit here. Yeah, P for parking. That works for me. We're going to park on the border between 3 countries? What's that? There's lots of flags there, aren't there? Okay, so turn the engine off. Night night. Alright, okay, let's hope we can make this in time. We are away. The sun is coming up. It is 4:27 a.m. We're still, it says we're going to be a bit late, I think. Whoa. I pulled out anyway. There we go. What the hell? We've done it anyhow. Let's go. We come off at this next junction here. I think I'm still on time actually for delivery. I can't remember the exact time. Is that a jet plane? That was a jet plane just went over our heads there. I can't believe that. What is going on with my phone and my Facebook? There's another one. 2 jet planes. Did you see it? That's brilliant. My phones and my Facebook are going mental. Emails and all kinds. Emails, text messages. They are circling around that morning sun. That is awesome. That is brilliant. Right, okay, we are 131 miles away. It is 7:54 a.m. We've had a quick break. How long did I sleep for there? Anybody take a note? I must take a note of that. When I'm looking at this video back, I'm going to look at the time that I went to sleep and the time I got up. That would kind of be useful to know. There's them planes going past again. There's one. Look, they're circling. Through the sunlight. Wow. There it goes again, look. Doing bombing runs on my truck. Not very keen on me taking seedlings into Denmark. Alright, okay, here we go. On we plough. Could have parked there actually and got ourselves some diesel on the way, but it's okay. We're all good. We're all good. The sun is coming up. The sun is rising. The truck is going, performing well. We are doing good. We are 2 hours and 56 minutes away. We are 121 miles. It's about right, actually, that. Be a bit of slowdown when we hit the city or the town where we're going to. Where were we going? I can't even remember now. Oh, it's even worse. I can't even remember where we were going to. Right, I'm going to pull over here. I think I'm allowed to 3 lanes. Yep. 3 lanes it is. Nice and quiet. Very simple. Easy going. Nope. I want to be out of that lane. Yep. I did want to be out that lane. I'm glad I moved over quickly. Truck is doing well here. I'm going to pull over here. That's it. Flying past him. There's a car coming underneath me. Typical. Whoa, sorry about that. Upset that trucker there behind me. I wasn't meant to pull over that tightly. Oh, good grief, look at the sun coming through. Blasting through the front windscreen there. Unbelievable. Speeding a bit there as well. Let's just watch that. Let's watch the speeding tickets now. I think, did we have one last week? I think we did, didn't we? It's a bad one, wasn't it? Is this Aalborg where we're going to? This Aalborg? Speeding. Not speeding now. Look at that bridge over there. Can't believe that. Jet planes. This game keeps giving and giving and giving, doesn't it? I mean, these guys are really... I mean, I suppose with all these years of, developing it, they've had a chance to sort of, like, make a game... Make the game they want to make. I guess that's the advantage of this kind of continual development, and I think that's really... kind of important. Right, I'm getting up to speed now. 7:49. I think I'm still on time. I don't think I'm late. Just sticking in the old cruise control. Turn that on. I always do just a very basic configuration. I'm not doing all the gear sticks and all that kind of stuff. I did buy myself a steering wheel at one point, but I bought the wrong kind, really. I bought the kind of racing ones which spring back. What you really need for this kind of thing is it's a proper steering wheel where you turn and it just stays turned. I don't even know where you get those or how much they're going to cost, because I quite fancy the idea of doing it with a proper steering wheel, because sometimes I find my movements on the controller are a bit jerky, but they're alright, they're good enough, but they can be a little bit jerky. Oh, look at this, beautiful. Sun dappling through those trees and across the dash and into the vehicle. Beautiful. If any game deserves the credit it's got, this is the game. This is the game. As long as they keep making this game, I don't think I'll stop playing this game. I think that's the answer. I think I will continue playing it. They're putting the hours in and enjoying the whole thing. It's just such a fantastic game. It's quite relaxing. It's I say quite relaxing because occasionally I get run a bit late with the old deliveries, but it's relaxing. It's really enjoyable. It just feels right. I mean, I guess you can make the company go bankrupt. I don't know if you lose the game at that point. I guess you must do. I've never seen that happen actually. I must look that up and see whether you can actually, sort of lose the sort of game and do that. You see, my wife, bizarrely enough, is the only person who wondered whether or not you could actually finish The Sims. You know The Sims. So Sims. That was The Sims 3, I think, or 2. She was on. Maybe 3. Sims 3, and she wanted to know whether or not it was possible to actually finish the game as such. You know, is there a finish? Well, you know that Sims grow up and they go old and all this kind of stuff, and whether or not you could actually do that. She found a way, in a strange sort of way. She found a way. She basically killed all the Sims. And then the game ends. Well, it ends, and then it goes back to the menu and goes, would you like to actually create some more Sims? So technically possible to end Sims, but it's not the nicest way of ending it. All your Sims die. So, but yeah, it's technically possible. I guess this game has the possibility. If I run out of money, the bank will repossess all my trucks, and that'll be it. I guess I'm done. I notice you can sell bits though, so I could technically sell my facilities until I got nothing left. But that would be pretty harsh as an ending for the game, wouldn't it? Really. Anyway, we've got good money in the bank now, 126,000 euros. That's really good. That's nice net worth in there. Okay, ploughing along. Sun's coming up. Little villages, lots of wind farms. Terrible driving. Guaranteed. Trying to be good though, you know, just do the speed limits. I'm always good about trying to do the speed limits where I can. I don't race it. I just make it nice and easy, sort of a chilled out sort of drive. If there's any random subjects that you'd like me to discuss while we're going along, that's fine. Try to stay away from politics though. That's not a good one. Call politics and pandemics. If I don't know about it, I'll tell you what. I'll look it up and I'll see if I can work out what it is and see if I have any kind of opinion on it. Probably nothing of any use to anybody, but I always love these bits where you know that they're going to build on it. There's like little roads that are dead, you know, like these ones here where they're blocked off. But realistically, you know for a fact that these boys are going to build something there in the future. It's quite amazing that they do that. My favourite thing about blocked off things, that kind of thing. Was in a game called, and I've maybe mentioned this before, Test Drive. I think it was 3. Test Drive's kind of disappeared, hasn't it? Really, it's kind of all owned by. Was it Activision who owned that? I can't remember. Anyway, Test Drive 3 was one on the PC. It was all DOS game at the time. And in Test Drive, you could choose sort of a Lamborghini and all this kind of stuff. And what it did was there was a certain part where you just basically race the course, basically from point A to point B. But if you pulled off onto the motorway was literally a loop. So it just went round in circles, and it just went round and round and round and round. It was great. It was really good, really clever. Really enjoyed it. It was just it meant that you could go full tilt, test the car out. It was pretty much a straight line. I think there was a couple of curves in it, but not an awful lot. You could go in a straight line. It's really good. Okay, so we've got a weird turning here. Is there one of these funny roady bits coming up here, or is it literally? He's indicating there. I'm a little concerned about this. That one goes under. Do I come off here? Yes, I'm going to come off this one. I think this is the one. I think this turns up and goes round. Here we go. Yeah, that looks good. I think this will slow down. Oh, it's still 50 miles per hour. Wow. I'll keep the lights on. I was going to turn them off. 7 o'clock in the morning. Here we go, up to this junction. Alright, let's have a look. Have I caught the truck there? Might have done. Might have done. Might have just skimmed a little bit of paint off the back of it there. I was just checking in the mirror. I think we may have taken a little bit of white paint off it, but it's okay. We're fine. Oh, you just whizzed out that. Ah, yeah, because it's a give way to me. Look, I have to give way. Isn't that clever? See, it's on the ground there. I have to give way. That's interesting. I found this in the Scandinavian countries before when I've gone there. It quite surprised me when the computer sort of took off in front of me, and that wasn't a turning. Thank you for that. Just took off in front of me, and I thought that it was all fine, and I'm indicating far too early here. Let's indicate now. And it just took off in front of me, and I didn't realise that I had to give way. That looks good. There we go, round. Here we go. Almost there, I think. Yeah, but I had to give way, and I hadn't realised and just flew past. I think it's something to do with snow. I think it's a snow thing. I think I was probably going to give way to him. I think it's a snow thing. Basically, if you've got a slope or something similar, you want either the speed to go up the slope or the able to sort of slide past if you're coming down. I guess. Well, not slide past, but you know what I mean. Have some momentum, some control over it. That does the whole thing. So I think it's that. I think it very much is a sort of control as a fire engine. Very much a control thing about controlling your vehicle, because I am on the flat, I was probably more able to come to a halt. But anyway, we're almost at our destination. Quite uneventful, apart from the planes flying past, which was a new one on me. I've not seen those before. Everything seems new to me. Every time I play this game, something new happens. So I'm gonna go. You can wait. You think I'm being naughty? I wasn't being naughty there. Oh, it's a Kia we're going to. No, it's not. It's Kia. Kaya. it's just, we know who it is, but it's a furniture manufacturer. They've got seedlings. Oh, of course they do, don't they? Don't they have a planty section in the real world? Oh no, we're not. We're going there. We're going to the next place. I thought we were going there. Well, at least there's plenty of places to go to. We're going here. Oh, cool. They look like they do dairy, don't they? There's a car transporter there. Wow, handle the job. Let's have a quick look. Let's see how we can do here. Let's see if I can manage to park it here. That's a reverse into there. That actually looks quite an easy one, that one. Should we give it a try? Let's give it a try. We've got a little bit of time to spare. We've not got the full hours-long episode. Let's try it. That looks like an easy one, that one. Quite like the look of this one as a possible reverse. I think if I can get straight to begin with. Gosh, they've got a lot of things to deliver. I tell you what, I'm going to use the full length of the yard. Look at this. They've got a whole yard here. Let's use this full yard, and let's do a full lock in a minute. We'll go around. I'll just spin the trailer on its axis. Yes, that's an easy. This is going to be an easy one, I can tell. Because I can probably just get this straight and then reverse straight down in. Alright. Morning. How you doing? Oh, look at that. It's a tough life. He's sitting on a crate. Look, reverse a bit, look. It's on a crate. Poor fella. It's a rough job, isn't it? Ah, you're spending your time on a crate. Right, okay, let's have a little look at this. Let's put this in reverse. And we want to go that way. And then we want to go back the way. And that way a little bit. Oh yeah. This is an easy one in comparison to some of the ones I've done. Ooh, careful now. Overconfident. I'm watching both the mirrors here. Listen to me concentrate. We do this frequently. Listen to me concentrate. Oh, whoa. Calm down. Okay. Right, well, just watch me reverse. Oh, you cannot believe it. Let's have a look. That's damn near perfect. I'm in the yellow lines. Pretty square on them, actually. Look at that. I do look square on that side, pretty much, don't I? It doesn't just look way off on that side for some reason, but I'm very square on that side. I'm very pleased with that. Let's press T to detach that trailer. It is being detached as we speak. There we go. We are all good. Yes, excellent. Got my full money I should have done for that one. Yep, I definitely did. Look at that. What a brilliant job. I am so pleased with that one. That was I'm delighted with that journey. That was a really good journey. Really enjoyed that one. Right, okay, next thing we've got to do then is quickly look for somewhere to spend the night so that we can, well, spend the rest of the day, should I say, here. Now that we've got our money from the journey and that extra XP for doing that manoeuvring bonus, which is absolutely brilliant. I knew I'd make it in time. I don't know what the thing was. Time taken 19 hours, so there was a good pause there. So do we take an 8-hour kip? I think we do. It's worth remembering that. So it's about an 8-hour sleep, basically, because I put an hour on for that wrong turn. So we're about there, but that's kind of cool. Right, okay, let's have a little look quickly at the world map and see if we can find a place to park nearby. Ah, there we go. So I need to take a left as we come out of here, and there's some places to go to here, including one there, and there's this other polar place here as well. These are some interesting things. Let's have a little look. So what we'll do is I'll put the GPS on because that gets us here. Alright, so let's use the GPS. Let's cheat a little bit that way. But it's not cheating, it's just a map, isn't it? So let's go for it anyway. Drive. Right, we are done. Let's get back in that driver's seat and let's get out of here. Thank you very much. I do hope that they get you a chair at some point. He's probably having a cigarette, isn't he? Out the front. That's what it is. He's having a quick puff on the old cigarette. Look at that. This is his boss, probably. Maybe. He's not doing much either, is he? So just sitting around. Yep, doing the best to pretend that he's doing a lot of work. Okay, so we're taking a left out of here. Yep, we are. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. Lovely, what a beautiful day. And we get to spend at least the next 8 hours here enjoying the day. I don't know whether you get to sleep longer if you've got less sleep, so let's actually try this when we do this here. We'll have a sleep and we'll get ready for the next thing. You might have to take 8 hours, but I don't know. Oh, look at the house. It's like in a compound. Weird. Here's the town. There's some thatched roofs there. They look like. They're not thatched, I don't think. They might be. Look a little bit like they are. Here we go. We're going into the town. Lights on green. Good stuff. Little car parks. Just bombing into the town. Very big structure there. Doesn't look like a very exciting town, does it? I haven't seen any restaurants or anything like that, or big landmarks yet. There's a church up ahead though. Like a bit of history. Oh, try going that way. I'm excited there. I was too busy looking at the church. Past my destination. Almost. Right, I'll come up to these traffic lights. We'll go over here. Oh, look. Railway tracks. Here we go. No, wrong one. Next one. It's fine. Wait for these traffic lights to change. Here we go. Let's race this car off the line. Oh yeah, you're more powerful. No, I've got a bigger engine. I can promise you that. I just weigh more. That's all it is. It's not that I'm a heavy one. A truck full of God knows what. What was that movie called? There's a movie, isn't there? Where they kind of. Are you gonna let me go? He's gonna let me go. Thank you. Oh, no, it's the traffic lights changed. It's tough. I'm just driving everybody nuts, look. Tough. There's the hotel there, look. That's where I won't stop. Let's just go on down this road, though, because there was a little question mark, wasn't there? Was it here? Down this road, there's a question mark. We'll pull into the hotel in a minute. There's a question mark somewhere along here. There it is. You see it? I think it's along here. Just speed up a little bit. Recruitment agency. Cool. This is garage as well. Yes, it is. I'll tell you what, we'll get some diesel. Mount with the curb there, proper. Missed the sign. Doing good here. I've come to Denmark to conquer. Oh dear. Oh, what a man. Oh, let's fill her up while we're at it. Then we're going to get some sleep. This will be about 600, I reckon. What do you think? 600? Five. I'll take that. Right, let's get out of here. No, I've been here just decimating their poor country. There we go. There we go. Round here. There's the hotel up here, isn't it? That's right. I think we can pull into it up further up here. So let's just pull on into the hotel. Loving the roads, though. We're definitely somewhere different. You get that feeling, don't you? You know you're somewhere different. You feel it. Is that the hotel there? Don't think so. It's just a dirty grey car park. Oh no, it is the hotel. Should have turned in there. Let's go turn in there. It looks pretty fancy for a hotel. It's not my usual kind of hotel. It looks. Whoa, tight turn. Not my usual kind of hotel. Well, it is. It's not a doorman though. What's going on out here? Look over here. What's going on? Oh look, there's obviously the meal of the day. I'm having a little sit outside. It's not the most scenic of places to sit. There's something nice over there though. Right, let's go chuck this truck in the spot, and we'll get out in the morning. Let's put it convenient way around as well. I think we'll swing her in and face the right way. So we can get out. We should have gone through the car park, shouldn't we, and gone right way around. But anyway, let's have a little swing round. There we go. So we'll check the time now when it does it. So it is currently 8:20. Let's see what time it is when we get up. When we get up again. It's 5:20. Nine hours. Is that right? 8 hours. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 hours. So, is that right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9 hours. So we have to take a 9-hour break, it seems. So that's how long we take. Anyway, we'll just hop outside the truck. It's nice. Yeah. We're just parked up for the day. Kind of cool. Look at me sitting in there. You can see all my stuff as well. Look, there's my cool box and everything through the window. Got the windows open. That looks just like me, but he's missing a beard. So, just like me. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Generic Team, and thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. A little bit more chilled out driving. We're not that far away from a dealership finally, so we're getting there. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye now.